Anyone know this public figure? If you like watching Western action movies, you must be so familiar with this face. Yes, he is Mark Wahlberg. But do you know? Before his success now, he had a long story in his past. First, when he was 13 years old, he was addicted at cocaine. Then he was expelled from school because selling drugs and stealing. He was also imprisoned when he was 16 years old. But now look, he's a great American singer, actor, and television producer. The next public figure is the one that I remember the most. He is Howard Schultz, CEO of Starbucks. Do you know? He was named by Forbes magazine in 2012 as the 354th richest person in United States. However, behind it all, he was past the dark places in his life. Howard was very interested at coffee business, but he was rejected 270 times when he applied for a loan to open his first cafe. He also was loved by people because he said people will pay 50 cents just for a coffee. At the time, Howard think to give up because he cannot get any money. But because a strong process and a big motivation in himself, he became a big entrepreneur and successful entrepreneur in this time. Ladies and gentlemen, so after everything that I said before, do you still think that someone's past determines their future? Because I don't think so. Okay, before I continue, I will glad to greet you all who's watching this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, the honorable judges and all of participants. We all know that some people are born in a very good backgrounds, have a rich parent, a lot of money, live well, a life support that was fulfilled. But the other side is, some people are born into a difficult circumstance. Live to survive, have to struggle to continue life. Yes, everyone have their own background. But how about them who have a bad backgrounds? Remember this, whether good or bad, the most important thing is how we live it, how we deal with it. It's okay that sometimes you feel like you want to give up. You feel like you're not confident with yourself because you have nothing. But remember this, if you want a success in life, you must keep going forward over and over again. Ladies and gentlemen, some of success people are people who have been through a lot of pain, a lot of trouble, but they get up and keep trying to rise up. Like people say, everyone have their own process. Everyone have their own progress. And at that progress, we have a different time to reach it. So, here I want to tell you 3 points to move forward from your past. Point number 1 is believe that there will be a rainbow after the storm. You must believe that there will be a beautiful things after everything that you have been through. Anything behind you is just your learning process to be success. That is the things that determines your future. If you made a mistake in the past, then make it correct in the present. Don't put yourself into defeat and become loser. Point number 2 is recognize your own abilities and stop blaming yourself. Everyone made a mistake. Nobody's perfect. But all you have to do is just being confident and generous to your own self. You must know your own potential and keep taking it. You must know and you must believe that you can be a better person than before. Last but not least is spirit and motivation. Maybe you'll have some motivation, like actor, singer, or maybe your parents, your friends, and others. If you have that motivation, you will have a high spirit to achieve what you want. Bitter and sweet in living it, let it be a process, that will become a root of story on way to be success. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know this song? Some mistake get made, that's alright, that's okay. You can think that you're in love when you're really just in pain. Yes, that have the same meaning that I described it before. You will know what is being success if you already have gone through all of the bitterness, all of the trouble, and all of the pain to achieve that. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that's enough of my speech this day. I hope it can motivate you all in here. And once again, I say, remember, your past is just a past. Just focus on what you're living now and make your past as a lesson. Remember, your past not determine your future as long as you want to keep up, as long as you want to rise up. And that's all for me. I'm Yusifa Balkisakina from University of Bandar Lampung. So glad to be part of this event, LoveCom 2022. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See ya.